Except Tinubu addresses these three issues in the southwest, he may not get support of his people. Former Governor of Lagos, Bola Tinubu, clocked 69 years on Saturday, and the birthday celebration appears to be more reverberated in the north than in the southwest where he is from. He was said to have been invited by the Arawa Consultative Forum to deliver a lecture in Kaduna. On Sunday, he visited the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, who specially hosted him like a demigod. Without mincing words, Tinubu is gradually stamping his feet and registering his presence in the north ahead of his electioneering race for 2023. This development is coming a few days after he reported to have donated a sum of 50 million naira to market women who lost their businesses to Infano in Katsina State. While Tinubu may think he's extending his political contract across the regional line, his people back home are already picking a hole in his decision to place more priority on the northerners than the southwest. Currently, Tinubu is being heavily criticized for some of the decisions he's taken in the name of securing the northerners for his presidential candidacy. Except he addresses these three nagging issues around him, there may be likely a question over his charity, which should have begun at home. First of all, number one, the former governor of Lagos needs to address the true state of things between him and Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the governor of Ekiti State, who is believed to be nursing the same presidential ambition like him. Their differences has only been existing in the realm of speculation, but those who keenly follow the trend of Nigerian politics will realize that all is not well with the two erstwhile political allies. As chairman of Nigeria Governors Forum, Fayemi will be highly instrumental to the emergence of Tinubu if he is properly carried along in the scheme of things. He needs to clarify the position of things with him and settle whatever differences between them before things start gathering momentum. Number two, Bola Tinubu needs to set the record straight on why he ignores the market people in Shasha, Ibadan, where several people lost their businesses to communal clashes and later attended to people who lost to fire outbreak in Katsina State. The incident, which had generated public outrage since he took the decision, has obviously questioned the principles of Tinubu's charity, which does not seem to begin at home. Finally, the APC national leader needs to issue a firm statement on where he belongs about the herdsmen and farmer crisis, which has become a major bottleneck in the entire southwest. If he could address these three scenarios, the coast would definitely be cleared for former governor of Lagos in his bid to galvanize the entire southwest for his presidential ambition. First of all, in his recent adventure in trying to please the gods of Nigeria to marinate or to spice up his electoral bid, the fact remains he's made a lot of grave mistakes, which to Nigerians should be seen as a red flag on him. First of all, he made a mistake about addressing when he was addressing the vice president's wife, and he called the vice president's wife Aisha Buhari. That was a really grave mistake. He realized and didn't correct it at the Aso Rock. I don't know what happened, but that was an incident that got viral. And also he made when he gives public speeches and he makes mistakes. Like, for example, he was saying that his solution to ending banditry and empowering the army was to recruit 50,000 soldiers, but then he said 50 million soldiers, and that got everybody, and as a president, it's not even that his words are written for him. They are pre-written speeches. So it's like, why you can't make such grave mistakes, especially as a president, when your words really do matter. So again, he says things that sets off the people, that aggravates them, and you have to be on the side of the people. So again, there's so many things that he's done that are seen as red flags. He was walking, I think he was celebrating his birthday. He went to one of the northern states and he tripped on himself. And he's cognitive responses are not functioning well. It's old age. He's not supposed to be in office. Even when the examples of even him giving speeches, and then he there's a lag. He just times out for like seconds and then comes back in. It doesn't make sense. His cognitive functions are not. It's not adding up. So again, these are the things why should be red flags. I don't even think that the other things, are also quite important as well. Like, number 2 and 3 about the Shasha market crisis and him giving, money when he didn't, talk about the Nigerian and, the farmers and the headsman clash. He hasn't said anything on it. And obviously, as this person has said in a very smart way, saying he's showing that charity does not begin at home when his people, he's not even trying to get the votes from them. So again, I think that, the elections and all that, I think it can give you another perspective to think that, is it just for propaganda, or for us to see marketing, not knowing that, okay, fine, the real people behind the powers that will even let him be a candidate lies in the north, and so he has to please those first before he comes down to his people, which is very, very sad. Somebody says, I don't know about number 1. To me, it is inconsequential. Number 2 and 3 are okay. However, these are silent issues that are worrisome. How come all the federal appointments went to the north and 0 to Yorubas? So again, in the way that he's going to the north to please the northern part of the country and the powers that be there, that obviously, before he's even got into office, he's prioritizing them. So again, this foreshadows how, if he gets into office, it is going to be the same thing. And you think that the appointment of, again, if the power lies in the north, for them to, allow him even be a candidate or even be president, and of course, how they gatekeep and, put their people in, how do you not think that they'd want to have their own cut and have their own condition, that when he gets into office, he will have to do the same and appoint northern people as well? So again, it's not even I think this is one of the things that people are very much concerned about, and why they push for self-determination, because again, it's not like as if the people of the north or the powers that be in the north are willing to let things change or let things go, or willing to just remove all their privilege and start from scratch. It's unlikely to happen that way. So yeah, someone else says, all I know is that to any one of the northern stages of maintaining the status quo of the northern oligarchy, constitution of fraudulent federalism will rule this nation again. Okay, someone says maybe Tinubu needs the vote of the northern only to be president. Exactly. And then someone replies and says, Tinubu does not need votes from you and your family. You see, again, people, you miss the point. But I extend grace to you that you understand. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.